a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rams have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss.
After the filthy move, he's got room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Miller. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He breaks a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Ross. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Colorado State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it?
Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw pop? And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nice move to keep running. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the first and goal.
On the direct snap, it's Gibson. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with the speed.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds his man. It's Winfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, better look out. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. The short hands, it's ball. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Rams will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quick screen to the speedster outline. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Looking for a man. It's Salter. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Bucs!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rams come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pulls it in, it's ball. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Grabs it in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams!
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football
game. PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Liberty. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And the Buffaloes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to pass. It's Salter. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a vote.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of talent on the field, but there are a lot of eyes on this program now for obvious reasons. And because
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
You can't teach instincts, and you can't teach vision. A wonderful job by the defender, breaking on the football, stepping in front, making the interception.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, it's Valentine. That's caught. It's ball. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer.
Turning it on! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive lineman, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back.
Got some room in to the goal line. He's up to 51 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'd love to put a long drive will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a connection. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Turns it loose. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Grab near the marker. It's Avant. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Rams are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Buys a little time with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Ballard Nicolosi. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Miller. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that... Oh, he's got some space. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Salter. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying play action. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. So a drive there of 84 yards, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Dropping back. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rams will snap it on first and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense in a split backfield. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He now has 106 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayden. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Now facing a third and long. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Miller. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion on the out. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Ballard Nicolosi. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese.
Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Grab near the sticks. It's Welch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. In the back knew exactly what he had to get 6.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Scanning the field, it's Ballard Nicolosi. Makes the catch, it's Lanier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rams will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. Makes a move. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Pass interference. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Rams will call on their punt team. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Off play action. He wants to take the top off. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Trick 9 beats. Trick 9.
Throws it back. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They would not let... And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rams moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Reads it, fires complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. Fakes to grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Welsh. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got it behind the line. It's ball. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Rams send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Hayden. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Lanier. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. That's caught. It's Lanier. Scoops it up, still a live ball. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take, and wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads it left. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Miller. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Salter. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up by 24 over Syracuse. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Rams line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll go with a direct snap. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Keeps the play going. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Ball. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotion